just then. Everybody on Kentucky was looking for the shot. Nobody thinking about the block out.
Auburn says you can't hold us. McLemore with a follow jam. 32-30 Kentucky. 8-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock.
Keep the hands back. Use your feet.
Johnson gives it up. Hagans lines it up and drills it. Hagans gives it up. Johnson rejected. Follow goes down. To the corner, Purifoy, ball fake. Harper off the mark, and it's rebounded by Washington. Loop ahead for Hagans. Waits for his teammates to come down the floor. They spread it. Under 3 minutes to play in overtime.
Hagans is trying to turn the corner right to get to the lane.
He's got the Travis screen. Hagans hangs and delivers. Blow by. Sticks it. Jared Harper, the drive and deuce.
He stuck it going to his right, looking for a big guy.
Hole opens up. Hagans counted it a foul. He's tricky with the ball. Giroux turns it over.
Good luck up the court.
Flips it ahead. Hagans lays it in. Scoring balance here for Wofford. Hoover has 11. The rest of the team has 13. A steal. Hagans will streak in for the layup. We are tied at 24.
Got to slow Kentucky down on this trip if you're Wofford.
Keep the ball moving. Under a minute to play. Kentucky, first lead. Yes.
You could say it's time for somebody to step up. They get more opportunities, but they're giving up is 15 points, 7.5 rebounds per game, 42% three-point shooter. He was known as a post-up player.
Spin by Hagans. Gets into the paint. Counted. Baker triggers in. Hagans has had success getting to the rim. Hero trying to clear out the area. The Richards screen. Hagans penetrates and gets the deuce.
Yeah, a little too strong.
Best friend. He coached him at Abilene Christian. They have an incredible friendship. They're connected on a daily basis. Nice drive there by Hagans.
Certainly tremendous performance by Zion Williamson is unbelievable. But this is an atmosphere that's special as well. Blue and orange everywhere, Carl.
It's Lamonte Turner who picks up Ashton Hagans to start this game. Hagans will shoot first. Knock down a free ball. Try to kick it, and that ball was deflected and taken away by Kentucky. First turnover of the game for the Volunteers.
It's really nice matchups, man. We'll switch up on top. They're going to mismatch inside. Get the ball in right there. Yeah, get it to Travis. Big ball screen. Over the release. Go to the goal.
Hagans all the way.
Terrific move right there. And the Orange fans now check. They're going to kick right to the benches, man. Behind the benches, the fans. Their heart is in it so big.
Ashton Hagans wide open. Boy, they parted the sea there.
You don't want to foul here. You don't want to foul. Put pressure. Make him take some time off the clock, but you don't want to foul.
Hagans driving, getting it to go, and they will call a timeout.
Like Kentucky, like LSU, missed out on an opportunity to build a larger lead. I don't think they've missed out on time. I think they've played terrific. I thought earlier today LSU missed an opportunity. Kentucky's playing well. Alabama's hanging in there.
No question, fighting, getting great bench production, as we've already touched on. Kentucky with the 7 turnovers. I'm sure that's something that Cal is going to address at the half.
And you know it, Andy, you've got to have guys unexpectedly produce for you tournament time.
Hagans all the way to the rim. Known as a
season. Shot clock down to 3. This is Hudson. Three-pointer right at the horn, won't go. Hudson, who comes off that season-high 33 points in the very disheartening loss to
Florida was only 5 of 19 from 3. Bad pass, good reaction defensively by Hero.
Allen the turnover. Johnson ahead of the field to Hagans. Now to Hero. He's not just a shooter. Turn back, gets who? It's Hayes. Loose ball taken by Johnson. Hagans. Got it.
With those three guards, they play fast. Very difficult to beat the Rebels right now on their home floor.
What do you expect early from Kentucky? We've seen Johnson drive it twice.
Well, what they're best at is getting that ball to the paint and letting their size take over on that offensive glass and paint touches for kickouts.
Hagans knocks down a three. Davis had a huge first half. There's a drive and comes up short. Hagans saw a lane and he lays it in with the right hand.
Yeah, getting downhill quickly. The space guards now. You better switch out high and hot.
How about bringing Tyree? Took it right at Nick Richards. And how about Nick grabbing the ball away?
Cross it over, find the other side of the floor.
Hagans spin move, foul, and a bucket.
Hagans has really done a great job shortening the floor.
Drive and kick, Johnson. Off the mark, good box out by Richards. Hagans lets it fly, bottom, it's a three.
And right now, early could continue to compete. A lot of basketball left in this game.
Williams, kick out, Turner lines it up. Long rebound, quickly.
Had an extra pass to Schofield if he wanted. Nice look here.
Inside, Hagans gets it to go.
Nice little spurt by him.
And that's what caused him to go down. And I tell you, we were staring at him when he went down. He thought it was worse, just based on his expressions and the words he was using.
Two important knee injuries in college ball right now, right?
Right.
Zion Williamson and Reed Travis, two teams that will be odds-on favorite to cut down the nets in Minneapolis.
A chance for Kentucky to climb in those rankings. Virginia Tech ended up beating the Duke Blue Devils tonight.
If you're Nick Richards, you get into his body. Well done by Nick Richards.
He missed. Here comes Kentucky. Hagans to the rack. Lead.
Centralville, Alabama. Auburn Tigers defensively, they force a bunch of turnovers. They score off those turnovers, just not today so far. First foul on Auburn.
And they slipped into a little 2-3 look right now, forcing it to the wings a bit.
Washington goes cross court. Jumper, Hagans. Got it.
So that's the guy they want. These are football plays just then. There's two negative possessions moving away from their basket. A different sport, though.
You like to cross over a lot. I've noticed that with you. You work in hockey later. Do that. Hagans. They are smoking hot.
Off they go. Kentucky with a 2-on-1 break.
At 16 for Washington. McLemore, no. Rebounded by Johnson. Auburn is 4 of 17 from downtown. Hagans leaves it for Washington. Good ball movement. Hagans lines it up. Drains it.
City Nuts continuing to struggle from the three-point strike.
Auburn has taken the collar in the second half. They are 0 of 7 from the field. We played just about 4 minutes. Richards finds Hero, who's working without the ball. Johnson, a slap down there by Dowdy. Jumper, Hagans, another. Ashton, Hagans. It's all Kentucky right now, 62-34.
Remember the first time they played one another a month ago, this was a 2-point win for Kentucky. And they have just dominated this game.
Hagans, nice cross. The finger roll for Ashton for the spin.
Look at them tracking him.
The drive, missed it off the window. Rebound leaks out. Johnson gets it ahead. Hagans, attack mode. Wow. Oh, the Euro! Ashton Hagans!
Mark Smith ran all over the place to get open for that three, and he continues to struggle coming off that ankle injury.
Kentucky did a good job of chasing him on his outside shoulder, though, to not get clipped off by those baseline screens.
Crowd wanted a walk on Washington. Hagans launches a three. Got it.
There you go. That's why you stick with it.
Good against Bone in that
they
game
were.
against
Absolutely.
Tennessee. They were good. 17-point advantage, Kentucky. Hagans will launch again. Stepped into that one beautifully, and he was wide open. Bound. Jimmy, you're still at 7:27. That three ball from Suggs goes down. It's a 10-point game.
Sure. And that's the danger in Missouri. They come and make an 8 or 9 a ball game, and Kentucky better stay attached and pressure. Heels above the 3 in this game now.
They haven't scored in the last 4.5 minutes. E.J. Washington has been sitting on 18. They've kind of gone double team on him. Suggs with some help from Tillman. Hagans in the lane. Pretty play from Ashton.
Read of the defense by Tyler Hero.
Bowden baseline into traffic, finds Alexander, and a couple of cats got him, and now it's Hagans in alone.
It's on the offensive glass and with second chance points.
11 seconds, Kentucky to inbound. Hagans crossover, driving, got it.
Boy, what a move. Side in this one. And they are running away with this one against the #1 team in the country.
They have outscored Tennessee 10-0 in the second half.
And really, Tennessee hasn't had a good look at the basket yet. Everything has been contested.
Hagans with a jumper.
With those people.
Your partner, Brent Musburger's there.
That's a mismatch, Ben. I never remember my name's on there with those people, but you know what? I'll take it.
It is well deserved. Using some ball fakes to get open.
Nice pass.
Hero three, too long. Boy, Tremont Waters didn't get off the floor for that, and Reed just picked it.
Well, what a great rebound right there by Travis. Good offensive, gives him a second shot, another possession. Always looking to make the open pass.
Hagans. Oh, nearly stuck on the
defense if you're Mississippi State. On the ball screen, maybe trap it, maybe go under. They don't take bad shots, get like here, go under. But why? Two played one again. Come on.
Peters reaches in, but somehow finds its way into the hands of Hagans. He had their first 8. Peters turns it over. Sending the Cats on the run. Hagans, Hero. Nice. In transition, Johnson. Hagans gets it back. A little bobble, kept it alive, and nobody stops the ball.
They love potatoes. I think they do.
Pinballs right to Quickly. To Hagans. And the 2-point guards combine for a breakaway. Florida.
No communication. Two guys went with the cutter. Never leave Allen.
He was just 3 for his last 6. Nembhard finishes.
Miss switch. Nembhard slipped it.
A double-figure game in his career for Nembhard. Hagans with a challenge.
Doing everything he can to motivate a team right now that is winless in the SEC.
All right, both teams struggle early. Each team's taken a couple of shots, and both have missed them. And now Ashton Hagans pushes. And Hagans has been really the superstar of this team. Both these teams lost point guards for different reasons. Quade Green, he left Kentucky, transferred. Darius Garland.
Elbow series is... Kentucky's done a good job of defending. That time Lee got to the basket with a hammer pass, just can't make the shot.
And you wonder what the impact of Ryan in that gut shot he took was. He just threw up an air ball for a guy that's really good from the outside. Hagans buries a 3. Is the reason I can't see. Come on, brother, give it to us. You're in Nashville.
It's been 20 years. Basketball player. You know, we saw Kansas play Tennessee in Brooklyn at the end of November. When he went into the stanchion and got up, made those 2 huge free throws, and wound up with 17 points in that game. He was just magnificent.
Garrett with a floater. Around and out. Hagans crossing over, still going, and lays it in.
Muscle it.
Boy, Garrett got around Washington. But the loose ball comes down to Kentucky.
And again, Nick Richards with his shot-blocking, shot-changing ability. The offensive glass was almost wide open because he had two defensive rebounders going after the block shot. And Lawson was almost there for the stickback. Hero running along the baseline, and Kansas switching everything just to be there on the catch. When they switch it, you can throw the ball inside.
Richards got to get a shot off. He'll kick it to Hagans, who rattles home a 3. And it looks like that's going to get Marcus Garrett back into the game for Kansas, as Bill Self will, it looks like he'll downsize again.
Garrett 1 of 9 from the field. He's done a great job defensively, but Hasn't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. Just had that one drive.
There hasn't really been a second option, as you mentioned, offensively for Kansas most of the night. Shot clock running down. Hagans, wow.
Job in Notre Dame. I know they're struggling a little bit this year. And it's turning the ball over. You can't win making those kind of plays. You can win making those kind of plays.
Ashton Hagans does it.
You've listened to me a few times. 40 years, I guess. Wow. This kid wants the ball, man. He wants the ball. He's got that swag about him. There's that screen up high. Got to get over the top of that screen.
Hagans penetrates. He had 6 assists in the first half, and he gets that little jumper.
Just before we came on the air here at Auburn, a 1-point win against Kansas at home.
Wow, incredible win for Bob Hagans, because that's been struggle city, man. They've been playing without some key players. I think Ahmad played today.
He saw Ahmad did play today.
Great win for Hagans, man. He needed that badly.
Hagans lobs one up, looking for Nick Richards. Back to Hagans.
Hagans got great vision. He can really... A statue out front. I saw that statue.
Well, listen, it was so nice for Auburn to give me a statue. It was really cool. I told him the only one thing about it, I wanted my statue to be skinny.
That one, Claxton would have erased it. There's a steal. Here comes Hagans. Finally gets his... He is extremely long, and he sees the play, one pass ahead, like a 6-foot point guard. It's only a sophomore, 6'11". Mark Fox did bring some really talented players here to Georgia before he left. And you're wondering...
Interesting that Georgia doesn't have a true point guard. It may actually help them tonight because Hagans now can't be quite as disruptive.
The 3-ball misses, and again, their struggles from the outside continue.
Does that make sense? Because Georgia play starts it with different guys. So Hagans now is more of an off-ball defender than an on-ball.
Ball was not blocked. Working inside, and there's a miss, and an uncontested defensive rebound for P.J. Washington. How important the first few minutes here?
Critical. Well, Georgia set the rules how the game's going to be played the first 3 or 4 minutes. They have to reset them now to start this second half.
Here are the zeros for Johnson and Hammonds. Only one shot for Rayshawn Hammonds in the first half. This is Keldon Johnson. There's 3 on the shot clock. We're going to have to get this up. It's going to be Hagans. Big shot.
Has his team right in front of his bench. It will be a play call every trip down.
How about Rayshawn Hammonds? Can't get it to go. And he's remained scoreless. Hagans trying to push through everybody. Lays it up. Kentucky. They got a tough road game coming up this weekend against Auburn as well. How about the help there from Hagans? He's out ahead. He's got a trailer, but he'll take it himself. Claxton the overplay. Watch Crump. Off the front of the iron.
It was right there, though, wasn't it?
It was. Trying to go all Vinnie Johnson on us. The microwave. The old Detroit Piston player. Sellout crowd here at the Stegman Coliseum getting into it, trying to rally this defense again. 8 on the shot clock. They've got it in the hands of Hagans.
Kentucky's done nothing this possession offensively.
Hagans, good ball fake, and wow, man ahead of the field. They get it to him. How about that defense? And then the block from behind by Richards. Now it's Hagans' turn. And he dunks.
His hand speed is outstanding.
Crump. No good. Hero with the run out. And why wouldn't you give it to Hagans?
Take away by Hagans in the open floor.
North Carolina and Louisville, so they think everything's fine again. Then you lose at Alabama. It is a process, and I think Big Blue Nation will learn to understand that under Coach Cal.
Quickly. Work at the perimeter. Hagans. Euros. Saban Lee in traffic. Hagans in the open floor. All the way to the rim. Got it. They've had to move him to the point with the injury to Darius Garland. And Saban Lee didn't play a whole lot of point a year ago either. Riley LaChance was their main point guard. Matter of fact, Vanderbilt lost 3 1,000-point scores from a season ago. Tyler Hero, shot clock at 5.
Hagans all the way to Hagans pokes it away, takes it. Block again into single digits. Lee has it blocked by Travis. Hagans in the open floor, chased by Evans. Away 3 from 23 feet. Shot clock was winding down, but 5.5 to play now. Shot clock down to 4. Hagans.
Admon Gilder out, as you mentioned. Robert Williams now with the Celtics. Tyler Davis and DJ Hogan gone. And here's quickly again. Hagans hangs and hits.
Turns the corner, puts it on the floor. So now he's got a lob. He's got a little jump hook because he's got good size. He goes 6'5", he goes to the middle. He can easily finish the play by himself.
Hagan's jumper is great. A moment ago, they get Mr. DJ Hogan and leave. The recruits are like, no, you got a guy in my position.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons Texas A&M is an every other year program, or has been under Billy Kennedy.
And they bring in guys that will build and make their program better. Good move. Hagans and make free throws down the stretch. Hagans has done all of that tonight.
Hagans, another steal. They got away dunk.
They got away with a little kick, but
what a start for Tevin Mack.
Tevin Mack committed to VCU under Shaka Smart and wound up at Texas, transferred out. And he's a difference maker for Alabama.
Hagans with a chance. Good about the improvement his team has made in the last couple of weeks, but this is another good test for them.
Well, he said his team is becoming a player-led team. And so he doesn't really have to coach effort right now. He gets to coach basketball, and they're talking better. Everything's better. This is one reason. That dude, he is not just catch and shoot. That was terrific.
Lewis driving, spinning, and off the rim down to Washington. Good pace. Hagans, and nobody stops the ball, and it may cost. Hero inbounds it to Hagans. And Hagans looking for a quick 2. He'll get it. Still don't need a 3, but need a bucket, and they'll get it from Hagans.
Down in a pack line type mentality and gave it up.
Now a block by Travis, and he saves it to Hero. Hagans crosses over, and a goaltending call on Enoch.
But he came to double, one-on-one in the post, the most difficult thing to guard in basketball.
And Hagans will quiet him as you got.
Well, Hero really doing a good job defensively. Switched out.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Hero doing it at both ends. Hagans all the way down. And
it in. And, you know, the referee said, look, there was no play made. There was no defense on it. I don't know. That just looked bad.
Shot clock at 10. Hagans with a drive.
That's a straight.
Wildcats, and for P.J. Washington, it's his 4th of the game.
He has been terrific all game long. This will not go down as a big-time scoring game for P.J. Washington, but it was a big-time performance.
Hagans uses the screen again.
Back on top to May. And here's the steal by Ashton Hagans. And the easy one for the under 6 to go.
Again, here he is.
Hagans, this time he's going to keep it himself.
He was looking forward to playing the Celtics in Boston Garden. He wanted to go face the Lakers in the Forum. He's getting the pro experience here. Hagans with the breakaway dunk. He needs a pro timeout right now.
Hagans. Hero comes it down. Hagans with the step. And one. P.J. Washington averages 12 points a game this season. Bidlin on a steal. Hagans to the hole. Up and in. Again! What Trenton makes, the world takes Miles Powell with 28.
81-77, Hagans. And he gets the
at 8. Massey, a lot of movement, but going nowhere. And an air ball. Dickey finds a shot clock at 1. And here comes Ashton Hagans. Hagans all the way down the paint. And it goes!
8-point lead for the Wildcats. Kalari too strong.
Well, Monmouth, they have had some good shots, some good scoring opportunities. This is a team that does not shoot the basketball well. Only 38% on the season, 25% from three-point range.
Story, it really describes how Coach Calipari treats people, how much people mean to him. And
at the point guard position, he values that position.
Absolutely.
A ton. Quick outlet to Ashton Hagans on the breakaway.
This point of the year.
I found it interesting to listen to Pat Kelsey about what he told his team about the boards. When he said, hey, if you can't get the boards, then bat it around. See if you can keep it.
Kentucky to take them out of what they want to do offensively, except for that one. Again, my analytics are off the chart, aren't they? But what really has been impressive, Kentucky's front line, 9 for 13 to start the game with 13. Respect for all Americans watching, but I could hear Cal screaming hedge. They didn't do a good job at the point of attack versus that ball screen, and then they left their feet, which led to an open three. And Nehemiah going to make those shots.
Hagans. Adelbauer is off the mark. Hagans leaking out. And the freshman
was defense. Barrett, the consensus National High School Player of the Year a year ago. Wide open, Hagans passed up the three, switches hands and banks.